Thank you. Finally. Another game. Such a, like, you're not getting anywhere here.
We could have played a whole game in that time.
Yes, I know. I mean, he was going to lose anyways. He was the...
Well, he's gonna be kicked from the clan. It's
Wow.
unacceptable.
He's not even in the clan, you see.
No, he is. He had to jump on his alt account. Who knows why?
I don't know. Well, let's see what's going on in
Bro,
this game.
I'm just happy we can spend some time together over StarCraft. Do you agree?
Yeah, of course. Couldn't ask for anything better.
That's right.
Capital.
Good folks, good times, StarCraft.
Yeah, I mean, I can put my camera on your camera and kind of relax and talk a bit. What more could I ask for?
Man, watching my camera, that's a unique opportunity for you.
Never seen... Like, usually StarCraft seems way faster to me. But...
I know, right? That's what I think when I watch your stream.
Screens
I'm like,
per
how
minute.
does he win when he's so
like
slow?
2 screens per minute.
Alright, so that's gonna get blocked. Do this. We'll send another drone out just in case he's gonna continue to be a bit here.
You should just expand to your third immediately.
Yeah.
Send that drone back to
Should
the
I
pylon.
take a gas now?
Yeah, take gas. Oh, drone error. I saw the two larvae.
What? I would never.
You had 2 larvae. I saw it. Can't lie to me, dude.
Dude. It's gonna be okay. Uh-oh. Alright, now we got that stabilized. We gotta make it a queen. Do I save money now for the 3rd hatch? No. I need to make an overlord. We're gonna make this hatch at the net. There we go.
Yep.
Why is this little guy idle here instead of in the gas? That sucks. Alright, let's make 4 lings and send them to the...
Queen's ready.
Yeah, you have to be a bit...
You
have to be a bit worried about adepts right now.
I have to be a little bit worried about cannon rush over here, but now I see I don't...
Cannon rush.
There.
It would be kind of weird for him to cannon rush you there. It would have been easier to just cannon rush the natural.
How do I mean, I've got 4 lings, you're saying I need to make more than that.
Well, you need at least 2 lings at the third base and at least 2 lings in the main right now.
And 2 in the main.
Yeah, I just need to have 2 lings at both bases. Then you can also send 2 lings across the map to scout, because you haven't really scouted, right? And you have an overlord in his main, but I don't think you ever looked at it, and I don't think you know what it's actually doing.
Good point. Overlord.
Oh, and upgrading Twilight Council, and hello digitals.
They're in your base, killing your drones.
Yeah. That's the issue with this map. The bases are so far spread out.
Your forces are taking damage.
Terrible damage. So I have the adept in the main.
He juked me.
As you made a lot of lings, you have to use them now. You're also mining a lot of gas. Why didn't you take the drones? Well, it doesn't matter. If you make this many lings, you definitely have to use them, dude.
Okay.
You are behind in workers right now. And you have a lot of gas, and you're not really using the gas much either, I think.
Okay.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Your warriors, I think. Oh, that's good. Good attack move, exactly. Doesn't have a mothership core, so you're able to do a lot of damage to him here. This shouldn't really be happening, but I guess it's one way to win a game. If you just kill the pylon, his upgrade will most likely not finish, right? All position is okay, I guess. Exactly. You need a Baning Nest usually against Adepts. It's pretty safe that he is going for an Adept build based on what you've scouted, right?
Come on, little gas, come through. There we go.
Exactly. I have to be a bit careful. Yeah, keep injecting. It's good.
Time to raise your APM.
Overseer, exactly. He's making a lot of adepts, so most likely not really any DTs, but it's also at 5:30, right? A lot of things can happen by this time.
Oh, Banes aren't ready, and I'm not gonna have enough gas to make the Banes that I want to make.
Should always take 2 gases. After you've saturated at least 2 mineral lines, but you also still need some drones right now.
Our forces are under attack.
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, what is that? Did he really escape? He couldn't have escaped. Under my watch, he definitely could have escaped. He escaped!
He did. Now you have to be prepared, dude. If Banelings at the ready, Banelings gotta be used. I want to break him, but they have no charge. Oh, lucky. Or skill, I don't know. What are you going to do against the adepts in your main? Your upgrades are almost done, that's good.
Gosu mutation.
Really still need more links though.
Your drones are under attack. Talk about BM.
Spam the links.
You're engaging the opponent. Time to raise your APM. They're in your base, killing your drones.
See, you're panicking.
What? No?
Our forces are
I
under
never
attack.
panic, bro.
Can tell. The adepts are doing a lot of damage to you.
They are, dude. I guess I should morph some Banelings.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
Yes, that's why we built the Baning Nest to begin with. Built the Baning
Oh! I find it really hard to morph Banes in the middle of, like,
You haven't
fighting.
seen. Show me those skills.
I can tell.
Understatement. Okay.
Yeah,
fine,
slight.
Railgan.
Everything is looking good, dude. Like, this is perfect. There are just more adepts coming, and you somehow need to stop them with the Banes. You don't really need the +2 carapace upgrade, I think. I'm not sure if it's going to do anything at all here. You can beat his army though with the Banes. Yeah, those hits were not perfect. Another one coming there.
They felt pretty good to me. No, they were bad.
Oh, they were good, but they just weren't enough. You need more Banes.
Shit, I should have had a macro hatch here. Oh, I
Yes.
have no economy for that.
Yep. You don't.
Oh, fuck my ass.
I mean, you can beat him, but you really needed some
Drones are under
Banes.
attack. Talk about BM. Damage.
Terrible, terrible. BM, talk about it. Yes, United, it's a guy from last time. Adept into DT all day. Yeah, it's pretty much Protoss, I guess. I mean, it's kind of falling apart here. Still okay, worker-wise, I think, but he really needs to step up his game here a bit.
Not
Okay.
again. Don't let him do that again. Don't fall to the same juke moves. There we go.
And that was pure skill, dude. Couldn't have done it any better myself.
Don't make too much fun of me, Railgun.
I mean, you planned
You're
that out
engaging the
perfectly, I
opponent.
think.
Time to raise your APM.
Oh my god. Too many fucking adepts, man. This is really
Your
really
forces
hard
are
to deal
taking
with.
Damage. Terrible,
Yes.
terrible damage.
It's because, like, if you fight
They're in
against
your
adepts
base,
with
killing
Ling
your
Bane,
drones.
and you get broken once, and you just kinda die. If you had some Banelings at home when the first 6 adepts came, this all wouldn't have happened.
Stay cool.
See, like, just some Banes and they're all
Your
gone.
forces are
Just need
under
some
attack.
Banes. That's why we get the melee upgrades, so they die even faster.
Yeah.
But now you kinda got walked over by him.
Too much economic damage.
Yep. I mean, you're dead. Okay. So Protoss has 7 gateways. I mean, he didn't really. He had 7 gateways in the robo, but you really cannot let the adepts attack and hurt you like that. It's not good.
Yeah. I'm gonna say something really horrific too. I think on average that was a generally better job against high adept pressure than normal, which is kind of scary bad. So glad we highlighted something that's a huge leak in my game.
Yeah, but you just if you have like 4 banelings at home, nothing will happen, right? That's why I always say build some banelings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Banelings,
You
banelings,
cannot
banelings.
see Digitos in the chat just said never let adepts snowball. That's exactly the issue. It's the same as when you play against the 16 marine drop and it does damage to you. It will just get worse and worse. It will do more and more damage over time. You don't want that to happen, right? So you
Yeah.
always have to keep him low. Never let him snowball.
Yeah.
Because if you held those first 6 adepts, then the next wave of adepts would have been an easy hold as well.
Okay. This is the exact place I think that's gonna be difference maker in terms of moving up, because this shit is killing me. It's the cancer
yeah,
that
I
I
saw
face
that
in
it
this
killed you.
matchup.
Yeah, but it's a lot
Yeah.
easier to defend with roaches, to be honest. But you kinda played it weird. Like, if you mine that much gas, you have to use it somehow.
Well, yeah, that's what I need help with in general. Is hitting that part of the game. Too much shit's going on. There was a little bit non-standard, and I'm not performing in an unconscious competence manner. I'm having to like think about everything I'm doing. I start to get a little bit overwhelmed. So I don't know if you can really help me with that. Just more games, but if you're here to tell me what I should be focusing on, that's a huge help.
Yeah, sure. He's diamond free, and or he's somewhere in diamond at least, and kind of looking at his ZvP today. So, hatch gas pool, right? That's what you want. It's a lot easier to do on this map than on the others.
Yeah.
Don't forget to pull drones
We're
from
gonna
the
make
gas.
4 lings, and we're gonna pull drones from the gas. It's gonna be great.
Sounds like
it's gonna
a plan
be
for
amazing.
me. Dum-dum. Yeah, you're building the queens, you're building the lings. Don't forget to scout with the overlord. Don't forget to scout with the overlord. or with the links. I usually just scout with the overlord.
So I should make an overlord here. Or I should make it a little bit later. I just made it here.
Yeah, it's
I
okay
get
to make it
supply
now.
block done 36 too many times. Twilight Council. Still gonna drone. When do I know I need to stop droning now that I sold that
Queen's
Twilight
ready.
Council?
Here
Well,
comes a new
I usually
challenger.
build drones a little bit around 420-ish. Start building units. Like you build
Should
the...
I consider not taking my third now?
just take the third. There's never a reason not to take a third unless the Protoss doesn't expand to the natural. If the Protoss expands to natural, you take a third base.
Should I consider making a couple more lings here, or no?
It's fine, I think. I mean,
Should I make another queen in my nat?
yeah, and do that, exactly. That would be good. Don't forget the overlords.
Your drones are under attack.
Yeah, that's why you make the links, right?
They're in your base.
Don't
filling
forget to
your
retake
zone.
gas and build the Roach Warren.
You've evolved your Zerg.
Should build a Roach Warren against this. It's a lot easier to hold. A whole lot easier. Easy peasy.
Back on gas now? What am I doing here?
Yeah,
Third
take
coming up.
back on gas, exactly. You can still drone a little bit more, but and you should take a second gas, right? We said a second gas when we have the natural saturated. And retake the gas, dude. You have no drones in the gas.
Okay.
Should have done that a long time ago. Now you need to start making panic links. A lot of links.
Panic lings, I'm floating.
Yeah,
I
and
want
you
a
need
macro hatch.
macro edge, okay. And don't forget to build overlords, dude. Links and roaches. Links and roaches. 330 you need to retake the gas. Get drones into the gas at the natural. Links and roaches. Just didn't check the main a couple of times.
Should I be thinking about layer here? I want that melee upgrade.
You should be thinking about making more links and roaches,
Our
not about
forces are
upgrades
under
right now.
attack.
You have to really hold the first push well. If you hold the first push, it's going to be easy peasy. It's all about holding that first push. If you hold
Whoa,
the
why did I
first
just
one,
make drones? Why did I just make drones? I'm gonna make 2 spines because I made drones instead of units.
well, spines are not going to help you. Oh,
Okay.
but the units, look where they're going. See,
Oh shit!
Base is under attack.
you can hold
Alright.
this. Just
These back guys go in
exactly.
here.
Go to the
Engage
main.
the enemy.
Guys go over here.
You can hold this. Don't panic. Keep spending your money. Might want
Yeah.
to get that lair now. You eventually just have to be careful about DTs, right? DTs are always an issue. Because if you build adepts, DTs are not far away. So either you build spores or you build a lair. The lair should have been started like 50 seconds ago, but it's okay.
Okay.
I made some mistakes, so that put you behind.
Jeez. Okay. I don't think I've ever held it that cleanly.
Well,
But
I
I'm
mean,
behind.
I think you're about even. Are you using that fourth hatch that you built? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
He now just started his nexus.
Should I be making more? Should I go for second melee? Should I
just
be
made
making
11
another
overlords.
hatch?
11 overlords.
Yes. Was that a DT?
Yeah, so be careful.
I thought I was making this layer, so the layer never got started.
They're
That's
attacking
bad.
the base, you know.
That was close. It's okay.
That was really close. Too close.
It's okay, dude.
Should I make more gas now?
Yeah, sure. If you have your mineral line saturated, build gas. I'm not sure why you're building so many roaches.
I don't know. I'm just trying to spend money, man.
I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, but you have to use the roaches if you build them.
Okay. Let's go attack his third.
He has adepts. Might want some links with the roaches.
Why would he do that?
Well, he didn't know how much you had there, so he just took the bait.
Oh, now I gotta go back though. Hold on.
Yeah, supply blocks are definitely hurting him, but it's hard to get the supply blocks out of the system. Wow, that spine is really putting in the work.
Alright.
Yeah. Like, why are you building 5 overlords right now? I don't get it. You're almost.
Mineral field depleted.
What?
It's not good. It's not good.
I don't. Tell me what I should be thinking.
Oh, you should be thinking. You need a goal in the game, and you need to go towards that goal.
Okay.
You're.
I don't know what the checkmate scenario is here.
Well, you build a lot of units and you're not using them. You don't even have your third base saturated by 9 minutes.
It was, but then it died.
You need to be
That
careful.
mineral field's gone. Looks like we're going.
Usually you want Bling Ravager. Yeah, you
Okay.
should never build more than 3 or 4 overlords at a time. Chat is right on that.
Leave me alone,
That
chat.
field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
I don't know why I'm making more overlords, but I have enough. Okay. Get speed for them. Make more lings. More upgrades are possible. Maybe I
You
want
need-
some hydras now. How about some higher tier tech? Some
Well, you
spire
need,
too?
like,
yeah.
You just need something that you know
I need
you
some
want to
overseers
reach.
with my army.
You need a plan. Something. I don't know what you want to reach, but there should be something in the game that you want to reach.
Okay, max out Kappa. Here we go. So now we're gonna get around his army because he's not paying any attention at all.
Keep in mind he can warp in DTs with his army.
He has no fourth.
Yeah, that was a very efficient scout on that 4th.
You're engaging the opponent. Time to raise your APM.
Are you using
Mineral
Biles?
field depleted.
Yeah, I mean, you help the adept attack and then you win the game, right?
Is that how it works?
Evolution.
I mean,
Warriors
it
have
is
engaged
MMR,
the
yes.
enemy.
This MMR, it is how it works. Congrats! But Lionel
Thank you. I'm
this is
sorry that was hard
diamond.
to watch.
Well, I mean, it's kind of, we're kind of stuck here, right? You need something to do. Like, you cannot just play the game and go limbo.
Yeah, that's the biggest. I don't know what I want. Like
Yeah, but
the
you have to.
checkmate scenario is not winning the army. It's taking his production away from him, right? Beating the army and taking production. I mean, generally, I should just be looking at his army and figuring how can I counter it, right? And if the army is too strong, it should be how can I ambush him or how can I like attack where he's not, right? I mean, but those are like large abstract concepts that okay. It is really hard to stay with teching consistently, producing consistently. I mean, that's why the game's hard, right? So, yeah, any suggestions on how to manage all that? I mean, I guess if I have my goal better in mind, then it's easier for those things to flow together. And when I don't have a goal in mind, that's why it kind of falls apart.
I think the problem is just that you don't know what to do. I'm fine, Darmo. Like, it shouldn't be. I mean, do you watch pro games?
Yeah.
Well, what do pros do in ZvP?
They do a lot of different things, but
Yeah,
I do
but
see a lot of Roach Ravager.
no,
Or I see
no,
Lingbane
no. Roach
Hydra.
Ravager doesn't really exist.
I just watched Solar play Lingbane Hydra and Force Fields got shoved up his ass.
Yeah. You have pretty much two options, Lingbane Hydra or Ling Ravager Bane. Like it's Lingbane and then either Ravager or Hydra. Hydra against Stargate, Ravager against not Stargate.
Ravager's better against not Stargate. Is that because it has longer range than the Hydra?
No, you need Ravagers are just they are they do about as much damage and they are not really expensive, and corrosive bile is kind of useful. Kind of useful, kind of not.
What's the Ravager total cost versus and supply versus the Hydra?
1 more supply and 50 more gas.
So you really got to make the biles work, otherwise they're not as good as Hydra.
I don't know, they're also there a lot quicker. Like you can just build 10 Ravagers and then they're there. Whereas with the Hydras, you have to build 10 Hydras, walk them across the map, and then they're there. And Ravagers are just like 8-second morphing or so. Yeah, but you should go for something. We're not going to get far if you don't know what to do. Like it cannot be that you have 3 bases, that you saturate 3 bases, then you're like, I don't know what to do. It's like you're buying a car and then you're like, well, I don't know what to do with it now. I don't have a place to put it. I don't have a garage. I don't even have a parking lot, but I have a car. So I guess I'm going to drive,
like
right?
I needed I just wanted. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like it does. That's not how StarCraft works. If you reach, if you saturate your bases, you need to use them.
Alright, these assholes and their freaking nat blocking. Should I maybe, since I have time and minerals, that's not gonna go down in time, so I'll just take it here.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine to you just have to take the foot base somewhere. It doesn't matter where.
I can take gas now.
Yeah. If you're reaching saturation on the mineral, and look at the natural, you actually cancel the pylon.
Oh, excellent. Now I'm just gonna sit that drone there until I'm ready to make the third, right?
You can just take it into the main as well. I don't care. Just do something with it.
Get this little punk ass back to work.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to build a queen anyways, and then you should build 2
So I want to stop
Queen!
at,
Queen!
19...
Queen!
Oh,
Queen!
God. Oh, yeah.
Don't you trigger me.
So here I have sats, so I'm going to make some lings. Okay. I just get a little thrown off when my nat doesn't go down when I wanted to. 4 lings.
Oh, you have your natural, it's just a bit further away.
Yeah. So you're trying to just get things back to the same groove that they were in.
Building 4 links is fine. Just instead of sending all 4 across the map, just send 1 across the map. Okay?
Okay.
Then if you attacks you with an adept, you can stop that. So you see 2 gateways.
How many lings do I need for 1 adept?
I don't know. Without speed, a lot. But you also have a queen.
But then he also doesn't have the glaive upgrade.
Yeah, which is still like you need like 6 lings, I think. But with together with a queen, 4 are fine. Depends how well he macro. Just kill that probe. What the? It's okay. It's okay.
Railgun. Bear with me, bro.
You attacked the probe and then you were like it was 2 hits from its death, and then you run away from it. If
I can be honest, the second I looked at the screen, it did not strike me that it was a probe, and I thought, oh god, I'm gonna lose.
Oh god, I'm about to kill a zealot.
Yeah.
Scout with your overlord, dude. You have no idea what tech he's going for. You only see two gateways. Doesn't tell you much. 3:30. What do we do at 3 minutes 30?
Oh, we make a baneling nest.
No.
No, we get back in the gas!
Yes!
Oh, jeez.
Your forces
You're
are
gonna get
taking
triggered,
damage.
Railgun. You're not gonna be able to do this much longer.
Sentries. What is that building?
Evolution complete.
Oh, that's a Robo Bay.
So old.
A robotics
see what was in the
facility,
main.
almost the same, I forgive you. So what does this tell us?
Queen's ready.
Sentry
Oh,
Immortal.
we can drone!
That you need a roach for. He's going to 2-base Sentry Immortal allin you.
I just thought, okay, I can drone my ass off now because I see that.
Ali could also be like a sentry drop at your third base or something, but I don't know. Where can I get that build line here? It's just standard. You saturate 2 mineral lines by 6 by 330, and then you put 3 drones back into the gas and take a second gas. He's taking 1 gas too many, but I'm going to forgive him. It's also being highly inefficient with his money. Should probably build like 2 more overlords and stop droning. We're against a 2-base all-in, dude. I think. I mean, I don't know. Don't think he builds a 3rd base behind us. 2-base. Should check. Use that link that you have for scouting. Check what he's doing. Stop droning. Make some roaches. Mortal, sentry, see, scout that. And you scout
Why
it.
am I gonna make roaches into immortals? That's what
You
I
make
didn't get about-
ravagers. You need ravagers, that's
Okay.
why. Because lings are not
Alright,
going to
that's
work and
smart.
banelings won't work. Just make ravagers, that's why we get the
Ling
gas.
Ravager, right? That's why we want Ling Ravager. We want some Banes in there. What do we want?
Oh, just ling ravager. 2-base all-in, dude. It's ling ravager. Just non-stop. Produce as many units as you can. Build that macro hatch if you want. I
Supply
don't care.
box, baby.
Yeah, build 1 or 2 more overlords, but no more. 2 overlords and then stop. Good, now stop. Now just build roach, ravager, roach, ravager. Then spam lings. Now no more roaches, just lings and ravagers.
Terrible damage.
Build that 4th base or macro hatch, I don't care. So you don't have to. You're going to miss your injects anyways, I know you. Just ling ravager, no more roach, no more roach. No more roach, dude, you need build the lings and ravagers. Just do what I say, you'll see how efficient
Okay.
it is.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Now see where he's attacking you. Look at it. You're like he's just going to force field you off if you're over there. No, don't you
Our
look at the
forces are
minimap.
under attack.
Look at the,
Oh, I thought he was going left, bro.
well, he is going left. And why are you going
Motherfucker.
to the right?
I mean right.
Forces are
Anyway.
under attack.
See, that's why you don't take this base. If you have Ling Ravager, you can fight
Forces
this.
are under attack.
Aim for the sentries, exactly. Ling Ravager, just spam links, exactly. Go down the biles. Some links for tanking here. Yeah, that's it. You have a bit too much gas, but whatever. Should have made some more roaches, or rather, not lost all the roaches. You had the perfect composition so far. Now, I think I'm not sure if you can hold this without any additional ravagers. It's going to get close.
Your forces
You
are
have a
taking
lot of
damage.
gas.
Terrible damage.
I mean, your links are all fine. You need a couple ravagers there. You're constantly just sending your links in for them to die. That's not going to work.
Looks like
You're-
we're
Okay.
making.
I don't know what to do here. I don't know how to defend this properly.
Oh.
Or if it's defensible.
No, it is. You had
I
to.
have all this gas. I don't know what to do with it.
Well, because you took too much gas.
How was I supposed to know?
Well, I mean, you would never take more than 3 gases if you're up against a 2-base all-in.
Never take more than 3 gases against a 2-base all-in. Okay.
Just
Your
put some
base is under
ravagers.
attack. Nice strategy.
into Ravagers. Like right now, it just has a bit too much food.
Our forces are under attack.
You aren't kidding.
But yeah, like, I don't know, your links were a bit late to the fight, but I think you could have really held this with what you had. It was looking just fine.
Your
But
base
right
is under
now,
attack. Stay cool.
we're kind of falling apart. So, okay, we are going to do this the easy way. I'm going to show you how to hold it. Is that okay?
Yay! Honestly,
No,
I appreciate that, and maybe that's what the stream wants, but I don't know if that's gonna help me improve as much. Like,
no, but I
because
think
it's
you
really harder to watch than it is to play and learn by doing. And I already feel like I'm improving quite a bit off this. But if you really want to show how it's done, I've watched plenty of games. I've seen pros play. I've watched a lot of your videos and stuff. Doing it is something different than watching
yeah,
it.
sure, but you can
So-
also play it, but we're going to do it correctly. So tell him to. I want him to play that build against you again. This time you'll know what's coming, and this time you'll hold it. Because you can definitely hold that. See, the problem is you're taking 5 gases without saturating 5 mineral lines. So the concept doesn't quite work like that. What you want is like 50 drones. What do we always say? 50 drones, right?
Thought we always won 77 drones.
Yeah, but let's start with 50 drones against a 2-base all-in.
Okay.
I don't think you can hold this in Paladino.
Okay.
You're going to die so hard on this map. It's not even funny. This one is already hard. Let's do it properly. I mean, really, it was good. You retook the gas at 330, and what did we say when we take a second gas when we have 2 mineral lines saturated once again? Then you just take 2 gas total. And you can go up to 3 gas, but usually 2 gas is already enough. Then you just
2 gas total, Lings and Ravagers.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 gas. It kind of depends what you want.
Since I don't play Ravagers regularly, I don't have a good concept in my mind of how many roaches I should be making. Like, the gas calculation isn't really there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like a Ravager costs as much as a Muta. Yes, it's an 8W.
So it's 100. You're right. Yes. Okay. So how many Ravagers should I probably have? I know that you don't have the exact number or something, but what should I be kind of aiming for?
4 to 6 is fine.
Okay.
But you don't even need that many. Like even less are okay. Build the pool.
He's gonna block
Build the
this
pool.
damn. Yeah, because I see that stupid fucking.
You're not going to get a hedge down here. It's okay. Send the drone was at the natural to the 3rd base.
Oh, don't send that second drone. Just send.
No, send the second drone down, but he will maybe he will follow the drone. You know, that's why. Then you can take the natural with this one. See. Mind games. If you would have actually droned up, it would have been better, but it's okay like this. Then you can send this one home and build the gas. You should build the gas now because you're going to have 17. Exactly. See? Magic tricks.
Wow.
You have to think you're playing against another human being here. What would he do, right?
Don't take for granted all the experience that you have. This is really helpful, so thank you.
No problem, dude. It will be a lot easier to defend, right?
Think so?
Queen's ready.
Yep.
Here comes a new challenger.
Build a second queen in the main and send this one to the natural. Then you can inject the natural with this one again and build a 3rd queen over there and then get a 3rd hedge. It's kind of like... see. Then you can also spread some creep towards the third base and stuff. Keep in mind you got a scout. Careful if you send an adept across the map and you have no links at home, so build 2 links. You need at least 2 links. If you have no 2 links, it'll just kill 3 or 4 probes. You don't need 6, but 2 is it's okay.
Maybe I need to be safer than the standard Joe.
Yeah, no, it's
What
fine.
do I see over here? Oh, H.
You're not gonna kill it. Should take the third base though. Should take the third base.
You have a new queen. Show me
Take
those
the third
skills.
base.
Yeah. Don't forget, 20 seconds.
Oh, I know what happens in 20 seconds.
Forget the injects.
Railgun gets triggered.
Don't forget the injects! It's okay. Build some. Use that money. Use it. Use it. Use it. You get
Oh,
my
okay.
seal of approval.
Scouting might be helpful. Do.
Yeah, you know, yes,
Even though we
sentries.
asked him.
I mean, if you see sentries, there's not that much. It's almost always robo if you see sentries, or like a fast third base. Because why else would you go sentries, right?
Oh, I need that second gas.
And you need the Warren. Should have built it a little while ago. It's okay. Just build the roach Warren, else you will die. You can get the lair exactly. Keep the injects going exactly. Can build another round of drones and then only links.
Okay.
Queen's ready. Here comes a new challenger.
That sounds wonderful, Lioneer. Don't forget to put the drones in the gas.
Oh,
Building the gas is one thing, putting drones in it is another.
if only you could be here for every game.
Just mechanics. Just have to learn them. Really need a lot of units though. I would be a
You
bit
have a new
scared
queen.
of
Show me those skills.
pretty much anything right now.
I should be scared of everything.
Well, you
anything
only
and
sell
everything.
sentries. I would be scared of being supply blocked because I only have 4 open supply and no overlord building. But maybe that's
I
just
wish
me.
I knew whether I had Overlord building.
Well, you're
'Cause
playing the
sometimes I
game,
think
you
I
should know
made
what you're
them.
building.
Sometimes I think that I made them railgun,
Your
and
forces are under attack.
I did not. You know?
You know you could make an overseer and scout, for example.
Well, I just got the layer.
I would have already made it overseer like
I'm
10 seconds
easing.
ago.
I'm easing into the layer. Okay,
Yeah.
nice and slowly.
You need to not build too many roaches though. Keep in mind. You have
See,
to,
how do I know when to stop building?
Time to raise your APM.
Make more
well,
units.
you
These
only
people
want
coming.
like a minimal roach count, I think. I mean you can also hold it with roaches. I
got
don't care,
nothing for-
but you have to do something, right? Just spend your money.
Forces are under attack.
I like links more because they reinforce quicker, so you can make like Ling Ravager. Add some Ravagers if you know it's going to come around the corner now. You saw
I
it on the
don't. I
minimap.
missed it.
You killed like 2 overlords on the way here, how did you miss that? Oh, and there goes number 3. Let's just
Because
hold
I've
it.
tuned Diva's annoying ass out at this. Oh.
Just retreat. Let
Middle
him do
will be
that.
depleted.
Careful with the roaches, don't let them get force fielded off. Don't stop building units.
Your warriors have
Now
engaged
that
the
round is
enemy.
going to take too long. You really need to make
I have no
Ravagers.
gas for the Ravagers.
Ravagers
No, I have no
complete.
supply for the Ravagers.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Now you can't build them
No.
anyways.
So much for your queen.
You need to attack with the roaches as well.
Oh god. Clusterfuck.
Yep. And you're dead. Yeah, building one overload per inject is kind of
Nice
okay.
strategy.
I mean, you're dead. Okay. It's not how it works. See, you see the problem. What do you think the issue is here?
taking a fight in good position, seeing him come across the map,
Yeah, but
having Ravagers ready.
okay. But like the thing is, how are you going to deal with that?
I'm not gonna get Overlord blocked, and I'm going to make Ravagers, and I'm gonna look at the mini-map more, and I'm gonna get a good surround set up so that everything happens perfectly when it comes across the map.
Yeah, but see the problem is like your roaches just get force fielded away. Your lings get force fielded away. You cannot just surround him, that's not going to win you the game.
So I'm gonna have to use the Ravager Bile on the force field bubbles.
Yeah, else no, you can also just use it on the sentries or whatever. You need
Okay.
maybe
See, I
you
made
can.
way too many roaches that game.
Yeah, like the goal is to have a low roach count and a high Ravager link count. You can also take
Okay,
3
so
gas
another
if you feel
macro
more
hatch
comfortable.
there would be helpful.
Yeah, if you feel more, no, you don't really need a macro hatchery. Macro hatch is not the problem. Problem is just that you don't build units.
Because I'm doing something else, so I need to be making units
Constantly.
perfectly all the time while I'm looking at other things.
See, Zerg is not easy. There's no easy way to around these timings. No, it's the hardest part, right? The thing is, he can play this all in against every single Zerg, and the all in is really easy to play. Like, there's nothing that is going to kill him. He can just sit at home. He has his mothership core. He has his sentries. Nothing is going to kill him. Then eventually he pushes out and he will kill you. Why don't you advise Lurker Hydra Roach compositions? Well, this is a 2-base all-in. You cannot really get Lurker Hydra Roach out by the time that this guy pushes across the map. He can barely start his lair and finish it. How would he get Lurkers out against this? It's not how it works. You're limited. So, I have to make something happen. Killed the probe.
There we go. And then the hatch goes down with the perfect. Look at that. Look
Yeah, I
at
mean,
the
you could also
spending.
just 12 pull and he would die most likely because he doesn't scout your main. Just if they don't scout your main, you can just 12 pull and kill them. No problem, Lion here.
Oh, like if I'm playing a series against somebody.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. You have one drone exactly. Oh, okay. Well, you can also already take the third, I guess. What are you going to do with that one? But you didn't build the queen.
Okay. Oh, that's why I had extra money.
Yeah.
Okay.
You also need. No, it's okay otherwise.
Oh, overload. Yeah.
How does it
Not
work then? How to
exactly
kill?
as used to the pool first.
Well, you kill that build with Ling Ravager. It's not that hard to kill, to be honest. But you kind of need good execution with Zerg, because if you make any mistakes, you will simply die. But if you, let me check. I think I got a video on it.
Queen's ready. Here comes a new challenger.
I mean, there are a lot of ways to kill it, but I just think Ling Ravager is the easiest one. There we go. Let's see, how do I hold this? 2-base Sentry Immortal. I built. I've like only Ravager Ling, I think. Yeah, I just have Ravager Ling, like non-stop. 10 Ravagers.
Alright, so I see a Robo now.
Yeah, so you know. If you see Robo Sentry, it's this build. If you just see a Robo,
You're
it can be
engaging the
anything.
opponent. Time to
330.
Yeah.
Those things that came over, they go into gas, so that's cleaner. Now I make a second gas. Now I make a Roach Warren. Do I want a evolution chamber too?
Evolution complete.
You don't need a Revolution Chamber. You only get evolution chamber
Show me
if,
those skills.
well, I mean, you can't really afford it. I think that's the problem.
Okay, should I be getting with this gas? Should I get the layer?
I think getting a lair would be good, yeah.
I should be banking this gas? No, get a layer. Okay.
Get a lair and then just a couple more drones.
Need to scout the front.
Need to see.
So
Going to
just
see
for
what
the
he's
fact
doing.
that I saw Robo Bay, I have to do, keep all this in mind and like, boom, now it's time to make units.
Well, no, you have to. It's because you see the robo and the sentries. If you see a robo in the Dark Shrine, it's an Archon drop. If you see a robo in the Twilight Council, it can be adepts as well. If it's a robo and only zealots, you have to be careful of charge
So
rods.
I just
If
saw
it's
the sentries, which means it is the 2-base all-in that we fear.
yeah, usually.
Is that right?
Like you cannot 100% confirm it, but you have to be like if you see his units, right? So you know you have to build something.
Well, I see some units, but by myself it wouldn't say, oh my god, I have to make nothing but units.
When
That's
I
why
see
you're
this, I would. Well, maybe you can get a third gas, but you have to be careful not to get supply blocked here.
When do I say, okay, I can make more drones?
When he takes a third base, or when you hold his push. Keep in mind, if you have more than 44 workers, you have more workers than him anyways. Like if he doesn't take a third base and he's just 2-base all-inning you. If you feel comfortable and feel like you can hold, you can build some more drones, but if it's just a 2-base all-in. I think you should take another gas here. Actually, I think 3 gas would be fine. I never quite know how many gas I actually take.
Kappa.
I mean, it's hard. Like I do it based on how many minerals I have, and you have a lot of minerals in the bank somehow.
I've been spending decent. Oh god, here he comes. We want to attack that. Get out of here. You're not coming at our shit.
Yeah, be careful. Your units are splitting up a bit here. The lings are going to run in and kind of die. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
We're trying to bait out. What my goal was, okay, I'm gonna bait out some force fields.
Yeah, but don't lose. If you
Give
lose the
them a hard
Ravagers, that's really bad. You're losing a lot of stuff, and your money is going up high and high. It's weird. I don't know.
Whoa, no!
I'm like, try to snipe the Warp Prism in these scenarios. The Ravager Bile. But the problem is just the macro. You're not producing fast enough, and that's killing you. How do you macro?
Is this definitely over? Or could these vials save the day?
If you had more, you need more roaches or ravagers here. I think you don't have enough ravagers, so you can't win this.
See, even when I know what's coming, I do not know what the fuck to build and how. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's why I said I will play against it and show you, so you can see what it's supposed to look like. I feel like
The problem is he'll be psychologically damaged right from the start. He'll be like, "Oh, I'm playing against Railgun." He'll fuck the whole build up. Like it's just not gonna work for you to play him.
Yeah, but the
right?
problem is that you don't spend your money.
Okay.
Like the issue is not the execution. Like it doesn't really matter. You can, if you would spend your money, you could just F2 A move and he would die. Like you wouldn't even need to throw down the barrels. I could F2 A move and he would die.
Okay. So I definitely wasted units as he was coming across the map. Other people
That's
told me
not.
you
That
have to
doesn't
like.
matter. It doesn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter. It was because I was floating 1,000. Period.
No, you were
Bottom
floating
line.
2,000. You had 2k minerals in the bank when he pushed. It's not.
So you saw me try to put up the macro hatch and get that going. I was hitting injects fairly okay. The macro hatch has to go up sooner then, and maybe that second gas for more Ravagers. That third gas, I mean.
It's kind of. I'm kind of confused. Like, it's hard for me to see. Like I checked your larva count and you were not really using the larva sufficiently. Like, even if you inject, you still have to use the larva constantly because else they stockpile. If the larva pops, you have to immediately use it, because else the larva will not. You will not create additional larvas. Even if you build a macro hatch, if you just waste 2 rounds of larva, then you will still have less larva than you would even without the macro hatch. You need to use the larva constantly. That larva pops, you use it. Larva pops, you use it. If you ever have more than 3 larva, you fall behind.
Yeah. Man, I okay.
Like
I was hitting my hatches and trying to make a lot, but
it's not that easy.
We need to do even better.
I think 2 gas might not be enough for you. I think you need 3 gas and just spam more roaches. I think you.
When do we take the third gas?
As soon as you have your natural saturated, maybe 3 gas will help you. It's kind of hard for me to judge because I know, like, for me, for example, if I would have too many minerals, I know I would just start building some additional queens and use the queens to help me in the fight. But it's kind of hard for you to make those decisions. But yeah, it helps a lot if you just have, for example, some queens in the fight. You can throw down the hatch. Close one. But you really need to start spending the larva immediately. Like, exactly just like that. You have 50 minerals, use the larva. 50 minerals, use the larva. 50 minerals, use the larva. It will have a huge effect on your play.
Okay.
And right now it's kind of one thing because you only get like 1 or 2 larvae. But if you have 3 hatcheries and they're all 3 of them have 3 larvae, then you lose like I'm not sure how often does larva pop, every 8 seconds, 10, 12 I think. You lose out on a lot of units is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, makes sense.
But honestly it's just a macro thing. It's really hard to hold, but if it makes you feel better, I played against exactly this build in Wings of Liberty and Heart of the Swarm hundreds of times, game after game, and I felt just the way you do. Every game was the same. You just sit there and you know the push is coming, but you know you're not going to hold it. Keep in mind, I had to hold this push without Ravagers. I just have Ling Roach.
Well, I made Masters of Wings of Liberty, and I think that's probably why I stopped this type of stuff. It was like, oh, I mechanically just am not good enough to keep going anymore at this point.
Yeah, that's why I stopped doing Wings of Liberty. Because I could not beat... I could play the exact same build. I can play this build over and over again. I'll win game after game. You're taking the gas at the correct times, that's good. You're getting the link speed. Even scouting, you're taking the third base correctly. Creep spread helps a bit, but if you can land 4 biles, I think it's 3 biles on a War Prism, the War Prism will die and you will win. If you can kill the War Prism, you will win. See right now, 3 minutes 15, you have 700 overmins, you haven't started your third base. This already puts you behind, you're already losing on larva. It's all about that larva. Cannot afford that. Now at 3 minutes 30, 3 drones popped in the main, you should put them into the gas. They're now going over to your natural. So you were too slow there. Now you have 2 base saturation. You should build the Roach Warren. Don't delay the Roach Warren. Exactly. Creep spread. Take that third gas, just take the third gas and be safe.
Should be taking layer here.
Yeah, take the lair. Lair is okay. Will allow you to get roach speed as well. Just have to kind of stop droning at like 430-ish at the latest. So you can actually get out the units, so you can build your roaches. Just build like 5 overlords now total, like 4 more. Then you're okay. Yeah, it's good. It's good, and then you can start building your roaches. You don't want to worry about overlords in the middle of the fight. Just build the overlords now. Then build some roaches and then build some lings. Inject your third, like you're injecting your natural with 3 queens, but you have no queen at the third base. That's not good.
Oops, made drones. Don't do that.
It's okay, just leave them and start using your units. If you would fly an overlord into his main, you would realize that his gateways will finish in about 15 seconds, which is when he will create his first wave of units at home and then the next wave of units while he's over the map, so he pushes out at 5:30 is what that would tell you. Macrage is okay, it's okay, it's completely fine. Makes you feel comfortable, take that. Want to add more links, want to make more Ravagers. Build 3 more overlords right now. 4 more overlords, just build overlords. You don't want to get supply blocked in the fight. The goal is not to get as many units out right now, so then get as many units out as possible by the time the fight happens. You want your entire money spent as soon as you fight. But right now he's pushing over there and he's going to hit you soon. Okay, get those Ravagers, get those Roaches, get those Lings, spam units, spam. Build all the Roaches you can. Spend your money, spend your money. Roach, Ling, then fight him. Fight him. Good, yeah. Kill the force fields. More units, more units. Your money is going high up again. Build roaches if your money goes too high. Can't spend your money, add roaches instead. If you can pile the war prism, you win the game. Like it has nothing to do with the execution. Literally, it's just your macro, and you still have 1.2k overmints because you are building the units inefficiently.
Building them inefficiently?
Yeah, you need the higher your money goes, the more roaches you need to make. That's how it works. If you have too many minerals, you build roaches. Roaches cost a lot more per supply.
Oh, that's not properly.
Yeah, it's just that one push. Once the sentries are gone, you win the game. But it's like these pushes all have a very, very different response that you need to learn. In general, like one more bio and they would have died there. If you get the lair, I think you could also afford roach speed, by the way. And roach speed would help you a lot. That's the reason why you would get the lair in the first place. But yeah, I mean, you killed him. That's that. Now it's up to you to judge how many drones can I make. That's totally it.
Man. Okay, so alright. How would I, so I gotta scout better though, because if he just comes with DT drop and I'm trying to focus on what we just did, I'm gonna die.
Boom, well, you need to see the sentries.
Yeah.
You see sentries, you know it's this. Sentry robo is this. But that's the hard part of Zerg, right? You're just going to sit there and you're going to take whatever they throw at you. Now, you realize that the way that you played this is actually the exact same way that you would play against an adept push, right? Did you realize?
Oh, yeah.
Like it's not like you need to scout exactly what's going to come by like 4 minutes so you can respond. What did you get? 3 minutes, put drones back into the gas. Then 3 minutes 45, roach warren. 4 minutes or whenever, take the second gas. Then you
Now,
got...
I never took spores at every base.
Yeah.
Is that okay? Because I didn't see the shrine, I didn't, and I saw Robo?
Well,
I
if you
need to
see a
take those
Robo
every
and you
game
see
no matter what,
Immortals,
though,
then
right?
it's fine. If you see Robo and Immortals, it's fine. If you see Robo, Immortal, Sentry, it's fine. If you see Robo and just an Adept at the front, it's not fine.
If I see a Robo and like 2 or 3 sentries at the front, I'm good.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. This is really
But
helpful,
you need to I don't know, tell him whether you want him to do the same or not. I don't care. But you really need to get that scouting done. And you don't need to see a lot, like you don't need to see every tech structure. You can kind of say, well, he built a lot of sentries, he has a robo, he probably will not make 4 DTs if he built 4 sentries, because they cost about the same. He cannot afford everything. That comes with experience, right?
Yeah.
The thing is, this guy is actually playing this build pretty well. I mean, of course his micro is garbage.
We just snuck that hatch in right
Yep.
next to him.
Yeah. But I mean, this guy is like garbage micro with the force fields and stuff, because he could get a lot more done. He doesn't really dodge the biles. But he plays the build, like macro wise, it's completely fine. Like, I mean, I'm not checking him. I don't know how the build is supposed to look, but I think the build is fine. Hello Shane Jackson. I think Honeybot is not running. Sorry. I'm sorry, dude.
You want to let people bet on my shitty games?
No, I don't. I would never do that. It's way too sad.
No, what's sad is that you lose every game that I bet on you.
No, like what's sad is that I'm telling you exactly what you do and you still lost.
Alright, fine.
But it's
that
Protoss,
is the last
dude.
word. You have the last word.
I know how Protoss is. I know how hard it is, because this guy can just play that build game after game after game and you will die. If you don't respond to it. And at some point you just kind of have to assume that it's coming. To be honest, if you see no third base by 4:30, then something is up. Like.
Okay. I think that's what I wasn't doing in this matchup, is making enough units.
Yeah, you really need. If you don't hold the first push, you're dead. Because if you hold the first push, you're way ahead. Do you see it? What do you see? Twilight Council.
Twilight Council.
So it's already different. So it's not a robo.
Queen's ready.
Now,
Here comes
in fact, you have the
new
3
challenger.
links at home. That's good. Built the third. Your mineral count has been up above 300 for a long time.
Okay, I'm on the lings. Oh fuck.
Your forces are under attack.
Okay, I see the adept. Make a couple more lings.
You don't need a lot of things. You also don't really need the watchtowers, but it's okay. If you want those, then I'm fine.
It's almost 3:30.
3 drones are going to pop in your main in like 3 seconds. There, 3 drones. Put them to the gas.
Your forces are taking damage.
It's not
Terrible
a
damage.
wizard. Don't
Your
need to be a
warriors
wizard.
have engaged the enemy.
Oh,
You've
shit.
evolved your
That's
Zerg.
why I always say 2 drones in the main, 2 drones in the 2 links in the main, 2 links in the net. It's fine anyways. So.
You have
Just
a new
in check.
team. Show me those skills.
And now build the roach warren. Build the roach warren or else you will die. When they have
Oh
like,
god.
yeah, it's really important to get all those timings done correctly. Don't get supply blocked.
Oh, I used that larva on a. Oh fuck. Okay.
Get supply. You have larva. Don't get supply block.
3 enough? We'll make 4.
Build a couple more drones and then only links. Don't build too many drones. You know he has adapts. You don't know if it's going to be DT or not because you don't scout. So you have to be worried now. Should build roaches. Some roaches.
Okay.
Our forces are under attack.
Many adapts is that? It is 1 adapt.
Only 2.
No, it's a lot.
Oh, it's a lot!
You're completely fine, dude. Relax,
You're
relax.
engaging the opponent. Time to raise your APM.
Don't let him shade in your main. Good. Immediately go back down there. He will shade in your main again, so just fight him there. He will shade it.
Your forces
Now
are
drone.
Oh,
if you
okay.
build,
Don't
look,
make more units here.
yeah, like the more units you build, you actually have to use the unit. You cannot build 10 units and then leave them at home. You also don't have a spore at your third, right? Yeah, at 420 you make links and then you hold it fine. He made the links a bit later, but his opponent is also
Now I
diamond.
make a layer or I make roaches? What do I do here?
Why would you not make a layer? I mean, do you see him expanding? Is the question.
Your forces are taking damage.
No, I do not see him expanding.
Oh,
I
what
see
do you
double
see?
Stargate.
New challenger.
So,
So I want to make a Spire or I want to make Hydra?
Hydra. Why would you? No, I'm not gonna question. It's okay. Don't build a spire against Stargate, please. You will die.
What? Corruptors though.
Yeah, but takes too long to get there. And even if you kill the Phoenix, you will still lose the ground battle. Keep in mind you also need a Baning Nest and upgrades.
Oh, I need Baneliness. Okay.
You're also below the drone count, I think. I mean, if you go double Stargate, you're not scared. Put the Overlords behind the mineral
Your
lines,
warriors have engaged the enemy.
right?
That field's been
Get,
mined out.
put them on the spores. Put the Queens on hold positions or the Phoenix. And you see he's taking that base, why don't you go kill it? Why don't you build a Hydra then, or something? As well. You can also build an infestation
Your forces
pit,
are taking
technically, with
damage.
Hydra then is safe.
Terrible damage.
Get that melee upgrade as well. See, if you attack him, he cannot attack you at the same time with the Phoenix if you attack him. Losing a couple roaches here is fine. You still
You're
haven't
engaging
droned
the
up properly though.
Time to raise your APM.
It's
Our
very
forces are
important
under
to
attack.
saturate the bases properly.
My drone rally is off a little bit.
You're also not really looking at the...
No, I'm not. Oh god, he used the high ground on me.
You lost a lot there
That
for...
mineral field's gone.
And you need to make
Looks
units
like
at
we're
home,
going for
because
late
else he
game.
will counter and kill you. To be a bit hard here, but you have the Baning Nest, get the upgrades,
That
build
field's
some
been mined out.
Banes, and you will
Hope you have an
do
expansion.
fine. And yes, Phoenix, so... to deal with those, right? He is Phoenix on the
Your
minimap.
forces are under attack.
When should you take upgrades as Zergs? Either you take the upgrade before the lair if you get links, or you take the upgrade after the lair.
That mineral field's gone.
Usually the best
Looks
thing
like
to
we're
do
going
is,
to the lake.
after you started the lair, you build evolution chambers and get the upgrades. That's why I put the units behind the spore crawlers as well. Else you just lose a lot. Mind you have no vision on the map, you don't know where his units are right now.
You're
be a
engaging
bit
the
careful.
opponent. Time to raise your APM.
Could sneak some adepts and suddenly appear in front of you.
And
Mutation complete.
noxious.
So, your forces are under attack.
losing
Well, I'm
his
seeing
hydras.
the issue. Exactly. Just relax, dude. Don't worry, like this is fine. It's all fine what's happening. Just build units. Be careful, don't lose the links.
The enemy. Your forces are taking damage. Terrible, terrible damage.
Careful of the links, careful of
Evolution complete.
the... Good.
You have a new queen. Show me those skills. You're engaging the opponent. Time to raise your APM.
How do I take a fourth
Our
here?
forces are under attack.
You send a drone there. You need
No, but
to...
I can, right?
They're in
Like,
your
because
base,
he doesn't have a
killing your
third?
drone.
Of course you can take a fourth. Well, first of all you should drone up your third base
Your
again though.
warriors have engaged the enemy. Mineral field completed.
Do you have the Hydra upgrade? Yes you do.
Your forces are
Yes,
under
it's for
attack.
each upgrade, Debbie.
That field's been mined
Each
out.
match.
Hope you
It's
have an
actually a bit
extension.
different for CVC, I guess.
So he's gonna kind of starve off that a little bit, right?
Yeah, but you should take a fourth.
On the left or the right?
Your drones are
I
under
don't
attack.
care.
Left is better.
Talk about BM.
But you're losing a lot of drones to the Phoenix.
Well, what am I supposed to do? You don't want me to make corruptors.
Well, Corruptors wouldn't work either. The problem is that your units are never in position.
Your forces are taking damage.
You need to always have your Hydra discs together. Else you will just go in, lift them and kill them. You also need a lot of
Alright,
Hydras.
fine. We're gonna hotkey those fuckers.
Yeah, always
That
have the
mineral
Hydras
field's
together.
gone.
Because if you just
Looks
fight
like
him
we're
with
going to the
half, you will
late
lift
game.
them, lose nothing and kill you. Also your mineral lines are once again, you have 10 at that and 10 too many at that one.
Okay.
There we go again.
Mineral
I lifted all the Banes, so be careful of adepts. You need Banes. Like, if he just makes Phoenix, you really need a lot of Hydras or Infestors.
I've never really seen this
That field's been
before.
mined out. Hope you
This
have an
used to be the meta
That mineral field's gone.
for a long
You're
time.
engaging the opponent. Time to raise your APM.
In the end, he will try to kill you by shading adepts on top of you and then lifting all the Hydras. Your Hydras will attack the adepts and then all your Hydras will be lifted and die.
Your forces are taking damage. Terrible, terrible damage.
He's diamond.
Not quite sure. I'm gonna just keep making Hydra.
Like Infestors would help a lot. If you can get one Fonglof, they're all dead. And he's making a
They're
lot
in
of
your base, killing your
Phoenix.
drones.
He has 21. He has as many Phoenix as you have Hydras, and that's not going to work out for you. Now he's going to lift another Hydra here. You have to always have your units together against Phoenix, else they will just get picked off. See, like that you can fight him, but if you split your units, they will all die.
Alright.
Your units are split again. If he flies over your banelings, he kills all the banelings, and then your banelings are gone again. Spore crawlers won't help you. They're useless here. He will just fly in and lift. You really need your units in position or phone.
I don't know. Okay, where do my units need to go?
Where you think his Phoenix are going. Always follow him. You have to constantly
Okay,
move
we
your
can
Hydras
play
here.
a game.
See, if you think where is our Phoenix going? Probably to the fourth because he sees that drones are going there. So you send your Hydras over here. See?
Mutation
They're
complete.
flying to the right. Check the watchtower. Okay, over there, so you just wait. He's still building Phoenix, you still see a new Phoenix getting added. So if you don't plan to get infestors, it's going to be hard. Like if he has so many Phoenix, dude.
Okay.
Mass Hydra will lose, I can tell you that, because he has adepts as well.
Go for mutation.
You need Baning, Hydraling, and
That mineral
the Phoenix
field's
are going
gone.
to the main. You need to look at the minimap, dude.
Man, hard while I'm trying to do stuff. Okay, no worries. We're gonna keep it together.
Over here now he's going to attack you, because he's maxed. Careful with the Hydras. He's going to pull them back, pull them back. You have Banelings, you need to use the Banes else you die here. He's now going to fly in and lift your Hydras. Then you're dead, because you can't kill him. That's exactly what I said.
Yeah. So there was not a way to stop. I mean,
No, you can, well, you link counter that with, those were great, that was good, but you really, like the way that you deal with this, it's kind of hard to explain these, because this guy plays really weird builds. Like, I mean, he plays really good builds, but he actually has a solid plan for the game. So that's kind of the issue here. Like, he is way better strategic. He knows exactly what he wants to do, and that's really hard. But you can still win this game. Just make some infestors. You really need fungal. Like, fungal is in Phoenix once and they're dead. Like, you're not dead here.
okay.
I mean, you should be, but you're not.
I was about to GG out there. I was feeling.
No, it's fine, dude. You have a lot of gas.
Here comes a new challenger.
Trying to. Okay.
Just build a drone and infestor. Spend as many infestors and drones, and you're going to be good.
Should I be getting the burrow here? I should be getting burrow too.
Burrow is good. Burrow would be great.
Your
But
Then I
forces
can
are
burrow
taking
drones
damage.
against the Phoenix as well.
Terrible
Yeah,
damage.
I mean, yeah. If they burrow quickly enough, because Phoenix will just and they're gone. I try not to lose the infestors while they don't have energy for a fungal.
Yeah. See, I have no grasp on how much he can afford right now, and whether he's got like 5 bases or like.
Well, it doesn't matter. He can have a maximum of 4 bases. I can tell you that. Now he's taking his 5th, as you can see with the Overlord. See,
Can those Hydras fend for themselves? I don't know.
Your drones are under
I mean, you have
attack.
fungal ready,
About
so
to end.
if you just fungal him, they're done. He's gone. If you lose a lot
Fungal's
of,
not here yet. Oh no, it is. On the... Sadly, he saw the infestors now.
yeah, but keep in mind you can also make adepts, so you also need banelings. Eventually, like just like 8 banelings are going to
Evolution complete.
are going to finish him.
So
Yeah, 12 lings are
awesome.
fine. Make them into banes and you're good. You don't really need more gas, but more. He's probably mining out on his bases as well, so if you can punish his 5th, that would be great, but try not to lose all your units while doing so. Yes, Photon overcharge, so be. Good, that's good. Now be careful, be careful. You don't have the banelings ready yet, go home and morph the banes. Or morph them there, but be careful. Like, you don't see what's up there on the high ground or whatever. There he goes. Fungal, 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 fungal.
Oh shit!
He's going to morph. He almost shaded on top of the now see, the fungal really helps you a
Almost
lot.
got another fungal ready. Oh please.
Yeah, fungal him and you'll win. Fungal helps a lot against Phoenix. Now you actually won the game, I think. Because, I mean, the game is not over. You really need some more Banes. And this guy's like really poor crisis management. Well, you can take another 5th base, right? So be careful of that. I can tell you, usually what you would see if your opponent goes Mass Phoenix would be a carrier follow-up. This guy seems to
That field's
just
been
go
mined
Mass
out.
Phoenix, but now he lost
Hope
the
you have an
Phoenix
expansion.
anyways, so I'm not sure what he's going to do.
You're engaging
Oh
the
shit!
opponent.
Oh
Time
fuck!
to raise your
That's
APM.
why we need some Banes. Always
Yes, it
tell you, you
is.
need Banes. You really need some Banes. With Banelings, the Adepts won't do anything. And you also still have one Infestor who will have a fungal very
Guys, is
soon.
empty. If only this game had gold gas.
You know he has a lot of Adepts. You can assume that he has the 4th base to the right. That we don't have Baneling speed, and we don't have... Like you shouldn't build too many links right now.
My brain is like so exhausted right now.
That was good. You killed all the Adepts, so his Adept count is gone. He doesn't have an army here, so it's okay, I guess. But be careful, you never know what he has. The probes are fleeing, you see them on the minimap. Carriers, so you know you need more Hydras here. You already have decent upgrades, keep that in mind. And you know that your 3rd base is
forces are
almost
under
mined
attack.
out, you killed his 4th, so he really can't have too much income left. You also killed his probes with the links. You see that he has 3 carriers, so
Getting neural parasite and making some infestors.
that's one way to deal with them. Guys, I believe he can win this game. What do you think? With his Lings and Banes, you could kill the Protoss. Yeah, you kind of could, but the Protoss had a lot of...
Like, I don't know if
had
I
a
should be
lot of
focused on
Adepts.
trying to take the hatch on the right or just building up with the income I have. Do you know what I mean?
I think it would be good to just take an expansion.
But if I take it on the far right side of the map, it's gonna be hard
Doesn't really
to
matter.
defend. But
No, you mean
am I
eventually...
supposed to assume he's totally broke now?
Well, you're supposed to assume that he is going to take his own base, but you know he can't have that much. Like, keep in mind, if you build a lot of infestors kind of take time to get, and you should also get an overseer in case he gets the ops, right? Because if you burrow your infestors, you have to use them somehow. Still a Hydra squad there. You have a lot of spores at the 4th, which is going to help you. There he goes. You know where he's expanding, right? We saw that.
They're attacking a creep tumor. So much for your creep spread.
You only have 1 neural ready, so be careful. 1 neural can be enough here though. Don't underestimate infested turns and fungal either.
Assimilation successful.
Yeah, that's good, that's good. Now if you would have fungaled him there, he would have been unable to run away. It was already a good trade though. Spam infested turns up there. Always spam the infested turns, they will help you a lot. Oh, this is going well, right?
Yeah, pretty well.
Now keep in mind your infestors are out of energy and there's only one other base that he could have taken in the meantime, but he's actually just going to GG out. So
Well, he
yeah.
doesn't have any more interceptors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. That felt qualitatively way different, and obviously things slowed way down there at the end. I was still kind of in like panic mode for like over 5 minutes there. Like, I'm just gonna die any moment here. I'm just gonna die any moment here. But no, like, there's only so much that he could have. And after defending some of those attacks, he was out of steam quite a bit.
Yeah, he made too many Phoenix. Like, he made mistakes. Mistakes happen on both sides of the coin. However, I would like to tell you that what you do against Phoenix to both save your Overlords and your Hydras is you rally all your units in the mineral line. Like, for each hatchery you put the waypoint at the mineral line at the spore crawler that's there. So all the units that pop out will just be at that hatchery, and then you can just wait. Then you wait until you have enough Hydras to fight his Phoenix. Roughly number is, if he has 6 Phoenix, you need 50% more Hydras, so you need 9 Hydras to fight him. You always want 50% more units than he has. He has 10 Phoenix,
Okay.
15 Hydras. 4 Phoenix, 6 Hydras. Well, 4 Phoenix, 6 Hydras might be a bit close, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah, give it to me again so I can really stick it in my memory here. Repetition, baby. So, when I see the Phoenix, if I see like 6 Phoenix, I'm going to need 12-ish Hydra. Wait, 3 for each Phoenix? So I'm going to need like 15, 18 Phoenix?
No, you need like 1.5 Hydra per Phoenix.
1.5, okay. Give me like 30, 60 seconds and then we'll start another one, or I don't know if you want to back out and just leave that for today.
And we can
How are
play
you feeling?
one more.
Okay.
Yeah. And keep in mind, rally those units in the mineral line. Rally them in the mineral line. If they just walk out there and get killed, then you're not going to get anything. I mean, you know, this is a lot of information I'm giving you because you have been doing this for 2 hours now, right? So I'm not sure if you're able, how much it helps you if you do it for this long. Like, there's a lot of things in StarCraft that you need to know, because Zerg needs to know a lot more things than the other races. Because you have to defend so many things. The other races are more or less just attack. While Zerg is always the one who, no matter what you want to do, you're always on the defense.
Yeah. And you have been streaming, right? So this is all gonna be, I'll be able to watch this over again.
Yeah.
I gotta say, that last game and these practice games in particular, on one particular thing against one particular race, dude, I feel like I'm getting weeks worth of practice in just these 2 hours. So no, I feel like I'm getting huge value out of this. Pretty awesome.
Why are you giving me the cry face, Shane Jackson? The honeybot. Dude, I'm gonna start it. I'm sorry. Look, and by the way...
okay, we'll give people fair betting, okay? The Rajzilla who we're gonna play here,
I'm not sure...
your exact MMR.
No, I'm not going to start I'm just gonna start the honeybot, so they can get their VIPs and stuff, not for the in-game betting. Just like, you know.
Oh. Okay.
By the way, I sent you that link. If you want to see how I deal with that build that you faced of a Protoss who plays it like 10 times better.
Okay.
I mean, he has the same amount of units that the other guy had, but he also attacked me with adepts beforehand, I believe. I think it's actually almost the same. Yeah, like macro-wise it's almost the same. But he plays it a lot better. And what I had was like 7 Ravagers, 2 to 3 Roaches, and the rest were Lings at the 3-minute 30 mark. Well, are you going to host?
Yes, hosting.
Yeah, that would be great.
So Belshir is hard because it's a little split. Let's just play Newkirk to get a little...
It's a lot easier. Newkirk is like a really Zerg favorite map. Yeah. I mean, like what you played against, right? He just put force fields down and then attacked you with immortals. That's the video I'm talking about, by the way, Twitch chat. Go. Fire up that game. Like, you could also just warp in adepts and then attack you with the adepts in the main while attacking you at the front and trying to stall with force fields. And there are a lot of options that the Protoss has if they're really good, right? I mean, the execution of that build might be hard to hold, even for me against a diamond player. If I make mistakes, I can die to it, right? I shouldn't, but it's possible. Against higher league players, they're going to do all the crazy stuff. Like they will just start picking up the immortals, dropping them again, trying to absorb my roach shots with them while they keep picking them up and going down and stuff like that, and then it gets really complicated. So then they force field again, and then they maybe build adepts, warp them into my natural with the teleport, attack me at the front at the same time, and then they cancel the shade except for 4 adepts, and then I lose drones at my natural while barely winning the fight and don't have enough drones left, and it gets like all kinds of crazy, right? We are just playing against the basic build last game or 2 games ago, where they do like a basic A move and either I win or lose. But it will get a lot harder if you play against better opponents.
I gotta say, in that late game, when we saw those adepts and I could have lost them to I could have lost my units. Like you were like, we need Banes, and I was like, yep, we need Banes. That's another one of those areas. Like Banes and Ravagers are 2 units that I've really neglected on my path of improvement.
Without Banings, you're not going to get far. Luck 732. This is Diamond League. Not sure what kind of diamond, but it's a diamond. Might be a rusty diamond.
My opponent is 4,400 and I'm 4,000.
Yeah, keep in mind they're on an A, so it's like 2k on Europe. They're slightly above bronze in Europe.
Yeah, right. As if Europe's better.
I showed this game to a 8-year-old yesterday, and I think his macro is slightly better than the macro of plays in here.
You're a mean guy. I thought you were a nice guy. But you're just a savage, a Swiss savage.
How would I guess your MMR, Shaheen Jackson? How would that even work? Wait, let me throw some dice. Your MMR is 2k. No, I don't know, dude. Pull him out of the gas. Good. Pull him. Gotta scout them. Because you're king. King what? I'm just going to say this. This guy only knows one build, I think.
This is a new guy, by the way.
No, I know. We already played against him before, didn't we?
I don't think we played against this guy today.
Oh yeah, not today, but the last time.
No, that was Vibrid last time.
Well, I don't know. They're all the same.
All these Confed Protoss noobs are the same.
Beat them all at once.
Concern myself.
Careful if you
wanna
fly
play
over
split screen
Highland.
against
Not right now.
Oh, okay.
Never fly
No,
over
I'm not
Highland.
saying right now. Okay.
He has 2 adepts.
Did he just shoot his own adept?
He's just softening him up. See, if you see a lot of adepts... No. If you see a lot of adepts, what is he going to do?
Oh god, he's gonna make adepts, and he's gonna make, I don't know, DTs or oracles. I must say, my brain is, I'm gonna need a sec to rejuvenate.
Why didn't you take a third, by the way?
A lot out of me.
Why do you only have 1
No,
drone in
I'm
the
all
gas?
distracted. I'm very distracted right now. We're gonna fix that though, and we're gonna get back on the horse.
Yeah, I mean, you only have like 700
Okay.
overmins right now, it's okay.
It's, yeah, only 7.
If I would have this many minerals, I would just be like, Queen here, Roach Warren, okay. Let's spend that money, we can't have overmins ever. If I have overmins, I'm inefficient. Inefficiency is bad, Railgan.
Yeah, but that's because you're young and immature, and you just spend your money as soon as you get it. You know, maybe I'm thinking about investing it.
I think what you're doing is hoarding and not investing.
Oh, is that?
So be careful with those things, right? 420 is when you move south.
Yeah.
So, I saw that your production tab was empty.
Yeah, enemies wanna cry.
No Banes, no win. Now you're moving a lot of Banes at a very bad... No, you're just morphing them at the wrong spot.
Oh.
He sees them, he will shade in your main and then attack you there. I don't know. You kind of made too many units, to be honest. Like you always say, saturate 2 mineral lines at least. It's okay. Surround him. Yeah, that's good. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Punish him. Now, keep in mind, you're investing a lot of money here, so you have to make something happen. And you saw... not sure if you saw it. You're behind in economy. You cannot make this many units and then do nothing with them.
Okay.
I think this Protoss needs coaching more than you do.
Oh, you so mean, bro. Oh, you gotta be
Like,
so
look
mean.
at this! Where are his edits?
We're learning so much from these games.
We're learning in Diamond League. If you just build units, you will win.
Oh, bro.
This is sad. Very sad. If you would kill the pylon at the natural, he would have to GG out by the ring. The awareness of an elephant or whatever this is.
Okay. Well, at least your stream got to feel some Protoss tears a little bit there. That's good.
Railgan, have a struggle. Wait.
Go ahead. I was gonna say your viewers probably want to see you stream, and the coaching. I'm sure, like you were saying, there's only so much I can take in. So I'll let you go and enjoy the rest of your night. I really, really appreciate the help. That was tremendously helpful.
They said Ray sucks.
What's that?
They said the Protoss sucked.
Yeah. You want to give him a chance to redeem himself?
Against you? I've seen enough. I've seen enough tonight. They've been doing this for 2 hours.
Okay.
It's okay.
No,
I've seen enough. I've seen
Yeah,
enough.
I bet.
I'm getting cancer from all the macro mistakes. I'm just sitting here like, he has 700 minerals. When will he learn that he actually needs to build a third base? He knows. It's the same adept attack that he played against in 10 games in a row. Will he actually make the Banelands this time?
You know, oh man, if only I could have 100% retention like you, Railgun. Do you go to class and remember exactly everything perfectly, and you're able to apply that in the real world?
Yes.
Oh, damn. Well, I wish I could have those Swiss genetics. It's too bad Germany didn't win. Anyway.
That's a mean thing to say.
No, but you're giving me cancer right back for me giving you cancer, so... no. Anyway, I really do appreciate all the time. And, yeah, good luck. Are you going to play some games? What are you thinking you're going to do?
I'm going to stream some games. Gonna have to ladder a bit here.
All right, man. Well, good luck with your games, and
I'll try to put to
mine.
use what I learned from this coaching session.
No, I don't think you learned anything other than Diamond is bad.
I learned that I overestimate the skill level of Diamond League players.
Oh man, you're about to kill me. This is so much cancer. I'm about to die. Like
no, but you can do better than this. I know you can do better.
So you're saying spending my money is like the radiation therapy I need?
Yeah, exactly.
Against your bad manner cancer.
You need like the spending quotient. It's all about that SQ.
Okay.
Spend that money. Okay. Never.
So don't feel bad about making too many lings because my brain is like not able to be creative.
Don't make lings if you don't want to use the lings.
Okay.
There are if you have 3 things in your mind, you will do fine. First of all, spend all your money. Second of all, if you're getting any kind of text structure or gas, know what you want to do with the gas. Thirdly, if you're building any unit other than drones and queens, be sure that you know what to do with those units.
Yep.
3 things. If you know that, you're going to do fine.
It's really just so easy. Like, why isn't everybody Grandmasters League?
Because there are only 200 spots.
Fair enough. And on that note, I'm gonna leave you. I'll talk to you tomorrow, buddy.
Thank you. See ya. Have a good night.
Thank you, buddy.